And we're live. Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a nice night, evening, and welcome to Yoga with Coline. This morning we are going to do a little bit of a more active session, nothing too crazy, just to get in shape. I don't know if, like me, you're storing a lot in the bum and thighs area, and if you want to turn or lose a little bit of weight there. So we're going to focus on this today, and we are going to start standing for a little change. So if you come up directly, take your time to come up. We're going to go in the front edge of the mat, whichever one you want, and we're going to start a little vinyasa sequence. So if you bring your feet parallel together, you can bring them all the way together or just have them hip distance apart. We're going to tuck that tailbone under. We're going to breathe in, bring the arms up to the ears. Try to really bring them back to the ears. And then at the same time, lower the hips down. So bend the knees, sit down. Make sure you're tucking that tailbone under to keep the back flat. And come down even lower as if you were going to sit onto a chair. And this is called the chair posture, by the way, as you would have guessed. So let's stay here for 3 breaths. See if you can stretch further forward. So lowering the buttocks, lowering the tailbone, tucking it under, and then stretching the arms forward. But make sure to release the shoulders back. We're going to breathe here, a couple more breaths. And then exhale, release forward into a forward bend. You can bring the hands down or just on your legs if that's easier for you. Let's release the lower back and the upper back here. You can release the head down. Take a deep breath here. You can keep the knees soft as well, so it's not all in the knees. We'll take another couple breaths. And then we're going to inhale, walk the hands forward. Bring the back horizontal. If you have a support at home, I forgot my blocks today, but if you've got blocks, you can place your hands onto your blocks or cushion or anything, or even a chair if you wish. So your back is nice and flat. You want the hips forward as well, straight above the ankles. If not, just keep them like me on the floor. Keep the knees soft, remember. And then we're going to bring the arms up again next to the ears. Keep the back horizontal. Make sure to bring the arms up. Exhale, release into a forward bend. On the next inhale, we're going to bring the fingertips down again, but this time we're going to step the left foot back, keeping the right foot forward. Here we keep the left leg straight. We keep the hips on the same line, so make sure you lower those hips. Keep your fingertips down to help you stay straight and the spine in a long straight line. Look forward and place both hands down. We're going to step right foot back into a downward facing dog. Into your dog, you can gently walk your legs one by one. And try to keep the spine in a long straight line, gently lifting the hips up and pushing your abdomen back towards your thighs. Now to engage the thighs and the bum even more, we're going to lift one leg up, so going up into a 3-legged dog. Keep those hips down, don't let them go up. Keep the back in a long straight line. And exhale, come forward, bring the knee in between the arms, under your chest, and release. Let's do this on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, bring the knee down in between your arms. And inhale, release back. Let's do this one more time on each side. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, release. And again, Inhale up, exhale forward, inhale, release. On the next inhale, so exhale here deeply and inhale, come forward into a plank. Hold here, hands under the shoulders and lower yourself down. You can use the knees first. Keep the chest off the floor and then release completely. Inhale, push up into a cobra. Lift the chest, keep the feet together. Long and lean for the spine. Push the shoulders down, look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, push up, bend the knees, bring the feet together, knees apart. Walk your hands back so you can sit on your heels. Release the hands forward and the head as well. This is your child's pose. Let's take a couple of recovery breaths here. So breathe here deeply. Try to let the tensions go on the exhale. Take this time to relax and soften the body. And we're going to keep going on the next inhale. We come up into all fours. And here in all fours, we're going to start by inhaling the right arm and left leg up. Make sure you keep this back horizontal. Make sure you push the hips down so they stay on the same line. Don't lift the leg up too much. Keep it in a long straight line with your spine. Look forward past your fingertips. Exhale, release. Inhale, opposite sides. Same story, keep these hips down. Make sure you're not lifting too much. Flatten the back as much as possible. Let's keep this dynamic on a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Let's do a few more. Try to reach further forward and back with both legs and arms. All right, we've got one left on each side. This is your last one. And release. We're going to come back up into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, push up. Gently walk your way into your dog. Push your abdomen back towards your thighs. Lift the hips. Soften the knees. You can bend one by one if you want. You can bend them. Soften the shoulders. Release them away from the ears as well. And here we're going to step the right foot forward. So big step forward with your right foot. And again, stay here, long and straight leg into a low lunge. Look forward, free the shoulders by pushing them down. And step the left foot forward, release into a forward bend. So release the upper body down. Remember the hips are just above the heels. Release the upper body completely. You can grab hold of your legs or behind the legs if you prefer. And we're going to bring the feet together. And on the next inhale, we're going to go up into a chair posture. So bend the knees, engage the thighs, engage the buttocks, and bring the arms up next to the ears. Make sure you're tucking that tailbone under. You want the back nice and flat. And reach forward. So as much as you're bending and going down on your knees, you're reaching forward as well. Arms next to the ears, look forward. Deep breath here. And on the next inhale, you can push up, come up all the way. And exhale, bring the hands down onto your heart. That was our first sequence. How was that? I bet you can feel your bum and your thighs already. I mean, I do anyway. Okay, let's do another one. When you're ready, you can keep your feet together. We're going to start by taking a deep breath in, reaching the arms up, parallel to the ears, and then exhale. Come and sit down, bend the back, reach forward. Remember to keep this back long and flat by tucking the tailbone under. Come down, bend the knees even more. Keep these arms parallel to the ears at all times. Keep on lifting the shoulders back. Let's take a few breaths here. And this time we're going to bring the hands together to the heart. We're going to do a little variation. We're going to turn to the left side. So keep your posture and turn the upper body, placing your right elbow behind your left knee, facing to the left side. Inhale, release, bring the arms back up. And exhale, release down into forward bend. Release the upper body. Keep the knees soft. Breathe here for a couple of breaths. Let your own weight get the upper body even further forward. Take you further into your forward bend. We'll take a last deep breath here. See if you can gently straighten the legs. Make sure you don't lock those knees. See when his knees still soft. And on the next inhale, we're going to walk the fingertips forward. Bring the back in an horizontal position, more or less. Make sure you keep those hips just above the heels. Look forward. And inhale, lift the arms up, parallel to the ears. Engage the bum, engage the thighs. Don't arch the back too much. Keep the tailbone down. And lift up here. Just take a couple breaths. Exhale, release. Place the fingertips down. Let's take one deep breath here into a forward bend. Inhale, bring the fingertips back down. This time we step the right foot back into a low lunge. So keep this right leg straight. Look forward, lower the shoulders down, long straight spine. And place both hands down. We're going to push to step into a downward facing dog. Start by finding your posture and your alignment into your dog. And when you're ready, we're going to do a dynamic three-legged dog session. So inhale, start by lifting the right leg up. Remember, keep those hips down on the same line. Exhale, bring the knee to your chest. Inhale, release. And again, inhale, lift the left leg up. Hips down. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest. Inhale, release. And let's do a few more on each side. Look forward when you come forward with your knee. Alright, we'll do the last one here. On the left, inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, release. Take a deep breath here into your downward facing dog. See if you can push this abdomen further back towards the thighs, lengthening the spine even more. And on the next inhale, you can come forward into a plank. Hold here. And exhale, come down. You can bring the knees first. Lower, keep the chest off the mat. And then release completely. Feet together. Inhale into a cobra. Lifting the chest and upper body up. Lower the shoulders. Look up. Exhale, release. Inhale, bend the knees. Bring the feet together. push to come back into a chest pose, sitting onto your feet. And then you can stretch the arms forward, stretching the spine here. Keep the buttocks down on the feet and release the head forward. You can take a couple of recovery breaths here, just to release all the pressure. And on the next inhale, you can come into all fours. This time we're just going to lift the legs up. So keep your hands under the shoulders, knees hip distance apart. Look forward, and we're going to inhale, lift the right leg up. So bend the knee, bring the foot up, and see if you can bring the thigh to be in line with the spine. Again, don't arch the back. Make sure you're tucking that tailbone under slightly. And bring it into the chest on the exhale. The next inhale, you can release and exhale here in the center. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift up, bend the knee. Exhale, bring forward. Inhale, release. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, lift up, nice and flat. Exhale, bring into the chest. Tuck your chin under as well. Round the back and other side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring the knee to the chest, round the back. And release. Okay, we're going to go back up into a downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under and lift up into your downward dog. Let's take a couple breaths here. I'll let you find your own alignment. We're going to bend one knee after each other to get a nice long deep stretch into each leg and into the buttocks as well. And on the next inhale, we're going to step our left foot forward. So big step forward. Keep that right leg straight. Look forward, spine long and straight. Lower the shoulders. And inhale the right foot forward. You can bring your feet together. We're going to release into a forward bend. You can grab hold of your legs or grab hold of your hands behind your legs. You can keep the knees soft. Try not to keep the legs too bent. Try to have them quite straight, but you can keep them soft. We'll take the last deep breath here. See if you can release even further forward into your forward bend. And then bring your feet together on the next inhale. We're going to go back into a chair pose. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale, push up, lift up. Bring the arms parallel to the ears. Tuck that tailbone under, remember. Lengthen the spine here. Try to reach further forward. And see if you can sink further down. Sitting even lower. Engage the bum and the thighs here as well as your core. And we're going to finish on a little variation. You can bring your hands together into prayer. We're going to turn to the right side this time. So go and place your left elbow behind your right knee and turn your gaze to your right side. You can take 2 breaths here. And we're going to inhale, bring the arms back up next to the ears and all the way up. Lengthen the legs. You can bring the hands together and onto your heart into prayer to release here. Let's catch our breath before we continue. That was a nice, lovely session. I hope you're feeling re-energized already. And we're going to keep going with a few exercises, but we're going to come down onto a mat. So it'll be a bit more relaxing. for the last 10 minutes. So come and sit down. We're going to have the feet in front of us. And we're going to place the hands down next to the hips. We're going to go up into the table position. So then if you walk your hips forward, bring your hands just below the shoulders. And we're going to inhale, lift buttocks and thighs. Keep those knees parallel. Don't let the knees go out to the side. Bring them parallel and lift all the way up into the upside down table. The table posture. Sorry, not upside down. Exhale, release, just a normal table. And let's keep doing this for a few more. So follow your own breath. Inhale, lift up. Engage here. Bring the knees closer together. They should be hip distance apart and not further. Engage the buttocks. Exhale, come down, release. Let's keep going. Follow your own breath on this one. Take your time. Inhale up. Exhale down. This is a really good one. It engages not only the legs but also the arms. Really good turning posture. Couple more. Keep pushing even further up if you can. Lift the buttocks, squeeze the buttocks as you go up. All right, we'll do two more. Ready? Lift and push as far as possible. Exhale to come down. Release completely before you go back up. That is our last one. We're going to try to keep breathing for a couple breaths in this one. So when you're ready, inhale, push up. Lift here, engage, lift even further. Relax the shoulders, release the neck if you want. Couple more breaths. Keep lifting up. Squeeze. Inhale deeply and exhale to release. Come down slowly and gently. We're going to come down on the back to release completely. So come down onto your forearms and release those arms out. Release the shoulders down. We do keep a lot of tensions in our neck when we do all these exercises, so try to release the shoulders and the neck here. And we're going to bring the knees into the chest to release the tensions into the back as well. So bring these knees in, gently stretching the lower back. Keep squeezing them in, bringing them in slowly. Gently stretching the spine. The sound is not the best with the ocean just down there. I hope you can still hear me okay. Please send me something back. If you can't, I'll try to find a way to put a mic on or something. So just let me know. Keep squeezing here. And then we're going to release the hands down. We're going to bring the legs up. Keep breathing here. See if you can push the heels up to have the sole of your feet facing the ceiling. Lifting the legs up, so lifting the thighs, the back of the thighs up, drawing the muscles in your legs. Keeping the shoulders down onto the mat as you do that. And we're going to inhale here in the center. And exhale, take the legs down, take your time, engage the core, squeeze the bottoms and legs as well. Keep your back and your neck down at all times as you take your legs down. Let's do this a few more times. So you can press your palms down into your mat. As you inhale, we're going to lift the legs up. And as we exhale, we're going to take them down really slowly and gently. Remember, keep the back and the neck down at all times. We'll do 3 more here. Take your time. We've done 2 already, so we'll do another one here. Inhale, lift up. Release the neck, release the shoulders. Exhale, come down. Engage. Bum, thigh, core, and release. 2 more to go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Keep the back down, the neck down as well. And that is our last one here. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Lift just legs up. And exhale down. All the way. Really good. You can bring your feet together now. We're just going to do a deep stretch and a little bit of a relaxation before we end this practice. So keep breathing deeply here. Bring your natural breath in through the nose. You can release the arms out, release the shoulders. Remember, try to open the chest by lifting and pushing the shoulders down into the mat. We're going to bring the breath into the chest, feeling the lungs completely. See if you can, on the exhale, relax the abdomen, spread the body down into the mat as if you were melting yourself down into your mat. Just releasing all the tensions, releasing the muscles, softening everything, and gently letting it completely flow into the mat. Keep on breathing deeply. We're going to go into the abdominal breathing for the last couple of minutes we've got left. So we're going to gently change the breathing pattern. When you inhale, you're going to squeeze the tummy in. So gently pressing the tummy in, and as you exhale, release the tummy, release the abdomen, and expand it forward. So inhale, push it in, push the diaphragm in to allow the lungs to fill in. As you exhale, it's the opposite. You release, you soften the abdomen, you let it completely expand and release forward. See if we can do a few more of these in your own time. Breathing in through the nose, inhale, push the tummy in, exhale, release the diaphragm down so the tummy expands forward and down. The shoulders should not be moving at all. Make sure your neck is soft, your legs, muscles are released. If the stretch is too much for you at any time, feel free to just have the legs straight in front of you instead of in butterfly posture. Keep on breathing through your abdominal breathing. It's an excellent breathing for digestion. It helps digestion. It helps with reoxygenate the brain as well, bringing more oxygen into the body. Close your eyes. You can focus exclusively on your breathing, to be in relaxation, meditation mode, and let go of all the thoughts, to release the mind at the same time. Fortunately, this is where I leave you, so I'm going to have to leave, but you can stay where you are. We can see each other again here in the same place tomorrow morning at the same time. It's 8 a.m. GMT plus 2. And I hope you've enjoyed the session. Don't hesitate to let me know if you want me to do a session on something in particular, if you've got any sort of injury or trouble, or you just like to explore or try something in yoga, let me know. I'm happy to try that. And see you tomorrow. Have a lovely day.